Everybody, welcome back to another day of Watching with Rocky Sensei.
Watching with Rocky Sensei.
Watching with Rocky Sensei.
What amazing thing are we watching today?
So we are going back way old school to a young Jackie Chan in Jackie Chan versus the Wooden SHAOLIN Men.
Never heard of it. What's our opening scene?
So our opening scene seems to be he's performing in front of the Grandmasters. So like they're all sitting up there and one at a time they go to fight him. This also, I think, was mixed in a little bit with the opening scenes.
Just him walking in?
Yes. A very, very young Jackie Chan. Mm-hmm. As he's even stated himself, he's done over 200 movies.
Way early in the career, huh?
Yeah, like he looks like a young, maybe 20-year-old.
Maybe recognize it.
Might have been before all those injuries.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, when you just don't work. You can kind of tell with the way he looks, but he's also more stoic. This might be a little bit more before.
I mean, he
has to face this Shaolin master. It's kind of interesting because they do it in a dark room.
It's lit really weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a way to do a spotlight back in the old days.
Yeah. Also, I think it's just more minimalistic than like martial arts, because I think this was pretty much made in China and then was dubbed over here, or maybe not even been dubbed. And he's showing off different styles to counter the styles of the masters. I also noticed it is, unlike Bruce Lee movies, a little slower with the combinations so you can see what they're doing.
You really want you to see what moves he's actually using.
Yeah, with Bruce Lee, that was
like you know what
4 seconds of footage.
It's very form-oriented here.
More kung fu, more kung fu.
Yeah.
Not necessarily fighting like we're used to.
Yeah.
See people punching like that. Snake, yeah, well said.
I think Shaolin has the more animal forms. That's why they're doing different things, changing up their whole stance.
We're just two of them and doing that.
Yeah. It's possible. It's more like an art form. Yeah, that was kind of weird hand going to be like this. But it worked. I think he's just pretty much showing that he has learned the forms. Yeah, I think the symbol pretty much is representing the master that he fights. It's in kanji. I do not know the symbols. Oh, this is a little faster. That's a little bit like Tiger Crocs the way he has that.
Most guys know he just do his dance thing.
I think this is him trying to earn his steps here. I think he's in the final master now. Obviously, because he's got his white hair.
Tall too.
I know, much taller than Jack.
different than his other stuff later, huh?
Yeah.
He's beating up a room full of men.
Well, artistic evil.
And yet it's fighting, like, it's movies like these that inspired people to be interested in Kung Fu, so that those movies where they're doing more fast-paced stuff became a thing. Interesting to look back at the history and stuff.
The roots and everything.
As you see now, it shows like as you defeat each one, they take their stance.
That's cool.
Yep.
While standing behind him.
So for the next scene, we kind of skip forward. You learn a little bit about Jackie Chan's character, because the first part was just to kind of get you like, this is a Kung Fu movie. And as it goes, you find out that he is training at a Shaolin temple, and he is kind of mischievous. Like, he wants to do the fighting. He doesn't care about the carry the water to the top and the chores that they have to do. And he kind of gets in trouble and gets whooped by the masters. And then he gets to a point where there's this prisoner that's held underneath the temple, and the guy was like howling, and he went to go help him, and he taught him a technique to defeat the Wooden Shaolin Men, which is like the final trial, which very few people beat. And so this is him attempting that trial.
Alright, let's check it out.
I just see them watching from afar.
He's coming in big, he's coming in this stuff.
Yeah.
Much better lip than the last one.
And it's just he has to make it through this tunnel of these Wooden Shaolin Men.
And those are men in those outfits.
I think they're supposed to just be wooden things that fight. Like, they're living, but they're not supposed to be people.
Oh, there they go.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. They don't move like a person.
Yeah,
Though it's
like
obvious there's
robots.
people. Yeah, they're supposed to be like
We've got to learn to get through that
Yeah.
based on their movements.
And the chains keep them from escaping. He's trying to learn. Yeah. I don't know the significance of the tunnel. Unless that's like, if you fail, you can cowardly crawl through there and retreat. Or if they weren't supposed to show that as part of all that they didn't have it. But here you go, he's trying to do his stuff. Did you see, this is a little quicker than when he was performing with the masters at the beginning. Wow, he's the fourth piece of that wood off. Strong fingers.
He's really different.
Yeah. There's also, I believe, a lit thing of incense that he has to make it through before that.
That's like a timer.
Yes. As you see, he's doing pretty well, but he's already starting to develop a sweat. Those are the other students. It's like, oh man, you're really great.
That seems like a good bow.
Yeah. That was interesting. That's just push-ups.
Yeah, strong wrist.
Yeah.
I get hurt if you get stomped.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
stomped there.
Yeah. That takes a lot. Handstand. They're watching, like, let's move to the next area to get a better view. And here's the next hallway. It's kind of a labyrinth.
This one's darker.
Yes.
They're a lot closer.
Almost had a 3D gap. As you see, he's having a little harder. They have a little more leeway. They can move out farther. Guessing you're supposed to be bending backwards. You're looking, as you can see, a lot of the incense has burned down. Yep, and now he starts getting hit. He tried going a little too fast. But They do have snuggling range. Oh, that burned a lot of time. I think that's if you want to give up, yeah. But I refuse. Yeah, they can move a little more.
Be way on their chins.
Yes. Nice breakdown. A little bit comfortable. But yeah, I think you gotta adapt his style. Oh, that over top of that. Donkey kick. Yeah. Seems like certain ones can move, the others can't. Ooh, yeah. He refuses to give up. Going in there, doing his best, getting hit. And he observes his surroundings, paying attention, remembers the guy, how he told him to use a certain technique. Yeah, he had a whole training session with that guy. Yes, after he helped him to,
First gotta go.
Yep. Close. Taking a few hot shots in the face. And he did it. Like, yeah. And I stopped because he succeeded. And his buddy's like, whoa, you fucking did it. That dude's like, fine. Just learning. Because that was the guy who gave him crap when he was trying not to do his chores, and of course he knows. Then, from there, we have where I guess he passed his test, and I guess they allow them to go out in the city to see if they really want to become a monk, or if they want to return. And so he's on, like, I think kind of how the Amish have, where like once you reach a certain age, you can go out into the city and see if you want to be Amish or not. I forget the name of it, but it's a thing. But yeah, so this is him out in the town. And he pretty much goes to, he's checking stuff out. He's got a little bit of money that the monks gave him.
And now he's out in the city.
Yeah. And I guess they gave him something that he had more, and so that guy was giving him money back because what he gave him was like super expensive. It's like, whoa, you're paying. And then here, there's some drunk guys hassling a waitress, and then there's the
guy who owns the bar.
I think he's the son, because their father owns it, but he's kind of like trying to make sure that they behave. That's the father who owns it.
Some vases are gonna get broke, I think.
Come on. The boy's still very young.
Like,
Doesn't have much time.
like he goes the more polite route because he's older, because the son who tried to do the tough route didn't. Yeah, you can definitely tell that dude is up to no good. He's got his shirt open.
Please
He's
forgive
thug
me.
like.
Yeah.
You're real sorry.
And there's Jackie just trying to eat his food. Then she's consoling her father, and that dude going to do some mischievous stuff with this other girl. He's feeling real tough, like, oh, he got bitch slapped.
Really? Good shot.
Oh, she got some skills.
It's a lot of guys, but she's holding her own. They're not helping. She must be the fighter.
Yeah, apparently. Oh,
Oh,
he knows a
that's
little bit of
why.
fighting. Oh, he did a
He's
little
not
bit.
done well at all.
Well, as you can see, he's chunkier, so it's harder for him to be able to fight. And they're using their numbers game. Jack's like, hey, no. Ow. There's a little bit of that humor.
Damn it, you need a lesson.
Face little wieners, Ted.
No.
It's like, I don't want any trouble. That's like his classic thing. He's always this badass martial artist. It's like, okay, just passing through.
Isn't it their match now? They don't know it.
And he's like, I think he warned him that a guy was coming from behind him. Well, the owner's probably just looking at all his
Using
stuff
some
getting
environment
destroyed.
now, like he's famous for.
Yeah.
Catching a chair, using it, sets it back down.
And then he tries to get him outside because he realized that the store owner's gonna have.
So you'd like to stop
No.
now?
Problems.
Well,
Everybody
we
losing
don't.
any bases.
And he's trying to say, hey, we don't need to fight. I was like, you should have thought that before you punched me. Well, yeah. One thing I didn't realize until I started watching some older Dragon stuff is the dubs, he doesn't do the voice like he does like we're used to. So it sounds like the voice will change completely from movie to movie.
He might not even speak English at this point in his career.
No. So it probably sounds like super hilarious, like, I don't want any trouble. Oh, that was a nasty way to
That's
go.
the best one I've seen. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're getting some classic Jackie stuff.
He's impressed.
Oh, he's beating them all. I don't know. They're still coming. He's still fighting like 5 of them, right?
Yeah,
6 of them.
They're like, go
And finally side run.
Yeah, they didn't do very well against him.
And then he pretty much is going to go apologize.
All right, that was awesome.
Yes, and that is where we're going to end it for now. Check in next time when we decide to go through 3 more scenes from Jackie Chan versus the Wooden Shaolin Men.
Sounds good. We'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.
See you in the next one.